Amazing. That is amazing. 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 Isn't that amazing? Subscribe now.
When times get tough, you need to get proud. No need to look backward, put your feet on the ground. Stand up, stand up.
Welcome to the Father State. I am Jesse Lee Peterson. So let me tell you, I've never done a show like this. It's going to be exciting. We're going to have a buku time because I'm going to be learning today. I have with me 3 Instagram models, and this is my first time hearing about it, but they're friendly. On my right here, I have with me Annie Parker, and Annie is an IFBB bikini pro with a master in nutrition. She's also a fitness personality and health blogger. Thank you for coming.
Thank you for having me.
What does a fitness personality do? What do you do?
I mostly do health and beauty shows for different brands. So I talk to, in one group I have about 250,000 women, mostly overweight, and I talk to them about everything from mindset to their diet to trying to get them to work out, especially when it can be a little bit overwhilming or intimidating to do so.
Amazing.
So, yeah.
Oh, and IFBB, what is that?
The International Federation of Bodybuilding.
Oh, that's cool. And I also have with me a model and actress, Shae Brown. Shae, thank you for coming.
Thank you for having me.
And so you're a model and actress.
Yes, like I've done a bunch of music videos for different people. I've done like little web series and stuff over the years. Just, you know, little acting here and there.
And so how did you get into that? You woke up one day, you're walking down the road, and you said,
No, I just always wanted to do it, like since I was young, and you know, living in LA, you kind of have access to do all these things and
right.
all these opportunities. So when I was 18, I was like doing video shoots and, you know, just putting in the work because I, you know, had the hustle in me.
That's
so.
right. Amazing.
Yeah.
Are you from LA? Were you born
Yeah,
here?
born and raised.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
That's amazing. And then, least but not all, I have Danielle Ruiz.
Hello.
Thank you for being with me.
Thanks for having me.
And she is a sports model for the World Poker Tour on Fox Sports. She's also a model and TV personality. How did you land on the World Poker Tour? And what is that?
I've been with the World Poker Tour for almost 8 years now. So I've been contracted with them. We travel all over the world. I landed that. I've been doing, I was Miss Motocross, Rockstar Energy Drink. So I traveled with the motocross team, interviewing them. And then I went on to Monster Energy Drink and worked with their skateboard team. And then a casting director found me, and then it was like pretty intense, but I actually messed up. There's a competitor called the World Series of Poker, and we have World Poker Tour. Well, the last interview, I went in and met with the president and CEO, and they said, let's see if you can talk on camera. Can you say, hey, welcome back to the World Poker Tour? And I said, yeah. Hey, welcome back to the World Series of Poker. Totally messed up. I was like, I fucked this up. All right, I'm done. Then the next day, they're like, you got it. And I was like, okay, you guys, good luck. But that's, yeah.
Are you surprised to land that type of a job that you're into doing it?
Not really. I like talking to people. I love like seeing where people are from, interviewing people. It's like really easy for me. So it's kind of just a natural kind of gig.
So you're black, you're Mexican, right?
I'm Spanish,
You're
Colombian.
Spanish, and you're white. And none of you ladies ever met each other before today, right?
No.
And all of you are pretty. What does it feel like to sit here and they're like, oh, she thinks she's better than me?
No. I support the girls. I support the hustle. I support the girls. Yeah, it's nothing like that.
Yeah,
It's not like that nowadays. Like unless that means you're insecure with yourself. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I think confident women surround themselves with other hustling, confident, beautiful women.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
And it's just
I
interesting
think
to see like
that.
people doing different things.
Yeah.
And, you know, in
Exactly.
different
Yeah.
ways.
So there is no competition or jealousy there at all? Be
Not
honest.
Not at all.
I think maybe when you're
always-
younger,
everything is
but
competitive.
yeah,
Yeah.
I think like the
Everything is
hustle is competitive, but like I think when you're grown, it kind of goes beyond a stage where you know there's something in each of these women that's totally different than me, and a casting agent's always going to be looking for something different. So,
Right. Oh, okay.
You know, there's something for everybody.
I stay in my lane.
You
I
stay in
just
your
go
lane.
straight
You
forward and
just
I
have to
no
be
look. You know what I
consistent and
mean?
You don't have to really worry about competing
Yeah.
with
That's
anybody.
Yeah.
interesting. I have been told that the 3 of you are Instagram baddies. If you look bad.
I just heard that right now.
What is a,
Thank you.
what is a baddie?
I don't know. I kind of know for myself because like I take pretty sexy pictures, like pretty risky
I
pictures.
saw your pictures.
Yeah. So, you know, it's kind of like
Flaunt it if you got it. Yeah, you know, like
you know, some women are just more open with their bodies and more. You know.
And so you a baddie?
I think so.
And you a baddie?
Thank you. I'm taking it. Yes.
Are you? How about you?
I mean, yeah, I'll take it.
So is that good to be a baddie?
Yes.
Mean
it
that
just
you're
means,
tough.
It just means like you're like a badass.
yeah.
Yeah.
Like a fierce woman.
Yeah.
Amazing.
Yeah.
And so last night, I was preparing for the show, so I was looking at all three of you guys' Instagrams. Amazing. So you just take it all off.
I mean, weren't we born that way?
I guess so.
Yeah.
So what is it like to just take it all off?
Refreshing.
Yeah.
Refreshing?
Yeah.
I don't mind it at all.
Yeah, it's like normal for me.
Normal,
like,
yeah.
I like am very comfortable.
With taking
This
it
is the
all
most
off?
I've worn all year.
Yeah, like
Really?
I'm very comfortable.
Amazing. Well,
I'll be getting my hair done or something, and I'll be like, "Oh, excuse me, sorry if my boobs are out." Like, I'm super comfortable with.
so sometimes your boobs are hanging out while you're doing your hair?
Sometimes I'm just super like comfortable with my body.
Do your boobs hang too?
Yeah.
Yours too?
No.
You're not.
No, I actually was not comfortable with any of it. When I first started competing and I had to be in a bikini in front of a large group, I was super uncomfortable, and that was part of the reason why I did it, because I wanted to be more comfortable with myself. And I was also 30 years old, so I was kind of growing into myself and getting, the self-love thing down.
Right.
So then, when I prepared my body for that competition, somebody was like, "You should do a photo shoot. That's what you do when your body looks like this." So I was like, all right. So I paid for my first photo shoot, and then I just kind of got paid for every one after, and then you kind of get more and more comfortable. And my parents got more and more uncomfortable.
Yeah, I was going to ask about the parents. Do they see this?
Yeah.
They know. They see it all.
And what did your dad and mother see it?
Mm-hmm. My dad's more comfortable with it than my mom. My mom's like, "Seriously, Danny, put some clothes on." My dad's like, "Go for it. You're a free spirit. Go for it."
Really?
Yeah. We grew up in Hollywood. We're so chill and open. My dad's a musician, so like you've seen it all. It's
So
not.
you were born here in LA too?
Hollywood
In California?
Hills.
Really? How about you?
No, I'm from New York.
Really? So what your black folks say? I know your mom and dad all like this.
My mom is actually like a young parent, so she's very like, she's like my sister. She had me when she was 16, so she's actually like the mom who's like, she'll like my picture, she's commenting on my picture. She's like, "You go, girl, you're back." I took like a break from Instagram. She was like, "She's back." She was like, no, she's funny. She's like my cheerleader. And my dad, it's kind of like, for me, I'm pretty successful in what I do, and I'm very young, and my family is not, like they can't support me the way I support myself,
Right.
so they can't really hate on what I
what they
have
gonna
going
say,
on.
yeah.
Like, you
So
know,
all of your family members who have seen your Instagram, are they happy? Are they okay with it?
I don't think they can say anything. It's like, what can they say?
Do other family members see it?
Yeah, like they don't really say anything.
And so when you go to like, a family reunion or
They don't
you go
say
over there after
anything.
church to have dinner, they don't say anything?
No, it's normal for me.
Really? And yours don't either?
Oh, same. Yeah, they know how I
No-
am. They
no
know.
family member
They know
say
if I
anything.
could run. Yeah, they do, and we kind of joke about it. They're like, my uncle's like on Facebook, like some posts I'm not gonna like, but yeah, they all know how I am. They just know I'm just loud, open, and free spirit. So doesn't
And
matter.
you're fortunate though, you out here, so your folks don't see it, right?
No, mine do. My mom's a stalker. She looks at
My mom's a
everything.
I'm surprised you're 30. You don't look 30 at all. I expect you were
Thank
younger.
you.
Everybody seems to be young. Amazing. Everybody, are you guys 32?
Under.
Under 30.
I'm 24.
You're 24. Amazing. Why do people follow you on Instagram?
I have no idea. Maybe eye candy.
Eye candy?
Yeah,
What do you
like-
mean?
Something nice to look at, like something.
Oh, it's like looking at a piece of candy?
I mean, that's what you really call it, like
Oh,
eye candy
I'm old-fashioned,
kind of
forgive me.
modeling. But
Yeah.
that's what I think, because it's not like I'm not like making funny videos or I'm just cute. That's it on there.
Why do people look at your Instagram?
Because I'm half naked. You saw it.
I saw
Like,
it.
come on. My percentage,
saw it
I think,
all.
is 91% male following.
Same.
Wow.
And 9% women, I checked, like, yesterday. Yeah. So that's
91%
exactly why.
male.
Yeah.
And yours too, you say?
Yeah.
Wow.
Is yours the same? 91?
Yeah, so that's why
Yeah.
actually now I'm building like a subscription-based website
I have that
for
too.
my followers because, you know.
And are the women jealous? Other women who are not into this? Like,
Honestly,
look at
I don't surround myself with those type of people, so I block it out, goes in one ear and out the other. So I actually don't even have haters on my page.
No.
People are, I like, surprisingly, like, I know a lot of girls kind of have some haters on there, but they're all supportive. And if you just, like I said, you stay in your own lane, do your own thing, no one else matters.
Are people jealous? I mean, why do they look at your Instagram?
I initially got my followers through competing and fitness stuff.
Oh.
And then when I transitioned over into more modeling, I definitely lost. I had like 111,000 and I dropped down to 102,000 when I stopped doing fitness stuff and started just doing modeling. Mine is about 70% male also,
Wow.
like through modeling and just fitness in general. But I had a lot of female followers that watched for fitness and diet tips and beauty tips and stuff like that.
Why don't as many women check it out on Instagram as men do?
No, they do. It just depends on your content.
Yeah.
Like women are more into like beauty and,
Right.
and health and fashion and things like that. So if you kind of tap that into, you'll have like both of the following.
Right,
It's
yeah.
just about your content.
Do all three of you earn a living from this? Like, you get paid for this?
In different ways.
Yeah.
Like, yeah. So
You get income somehow, like through that. Like
Right.
the companies will contact you. It's kind of like a mini website now. No one really has a website anymore, you know,
Right.
that you used to pay
Yeah.
for. So Instagram's technically your website, but Instagram doesn't pay us to post, you know.
So you're
It's
not
just
able
another
to
outlet.
use this just as a job. You have to have
No.
something else going on too?
Yeah, well, I'm contracted with WPT,
Right.
so yeah.
Amazing. So like, I wondered about this. You guys are so pretty, so popular out there, especially on the net, right? Do other women try to attack you while you're walking down the road or at a cafe or like y'all think y'all better? You know how women can be like vicious, like.
no, it's actually the opposite. Like girls
Yeah.
are more
no.
like,
Yeah.
like they want to be your
Yeah,
friend.
they wanna be your
like,
friend. Yeah,
They always
exactly.
come to you and people will kind of talk to you about stuff you posted and
Yeah.
they kind of like feel like they know you and stuff like that.
Yeah.
So,
Or like
no.
look up to you, have a few
Yeah.
of those.
I've
like,
had guys
yeah.
be nastier, like if you... 'cause
Guys
I-
are nastier?
Yeah,
What
because
would they
I
like
I
be nasty
ignore
about?
a lot of
How they nasty?
DMs and stuff like that. So if they happen to see you and they wrote to you, or if they write to you and write to you again, and you're ignoring them, then they start getting nasty.
Oh, they get mad about that.
Yeah.
Do you guys respond to some of your viewers or writers or
I try to. I'm not any better than they are, you know what I mean? So why not?
you look better?
Thanks.
I definitely respond to like some comments because
some
I
of
want to be
them.
personable, but
Yeah.
DMs you gotta kind of
DMs,
be like,
I don't know
you
about
know,
those. Yeah.
you gotta pick and choose.
Yeah.
What's a DM? I'm sorry.
Direct
Private
message.
message.
Oh, I see. So they're more personal, so they're nastier than the rest of the people.
Yeah.
That's amazing. That is absolutely amazing. Another thing I wonder, because I saw y'all on Instagram, I gotta ask, do they try to have sex with you guys?
Of course.
Do you have
Wait,
like stalkers
they say
and stuff?
Yeah,
Crazy
yeah.
stuff,
They say some,
like-
yeah.
What, like what, for example?
Guys be texting me their numbers and saying, hit me up if you're horny. And I'm like, first things first, do I look like I need to like find a random guy on the internet to like, it's so crazy. I get those messages all the time and I think that's the funniest one because it's like, hit me up if you're horny, what? Like, I know I'm sexy on there, but come on now, it's just
Right.
crazy.
And
Yeah.
do you get the same thing?
Similar, definitely similar.
Do you
that or
respond?
asking, no. What, entertain them? No way.
That or asking what?
Just asking to go out or,
I was gonna
yeah,
ask you
similar
that.
things.
Do you ever go out on a date with some of these guys?
No way, I'm not trying to get raped, okay? Like, not happening.
But how about, so some of these guys got a lot of money, you know, and they just want a pretty girl to be out with, and they're willing to provide. Do you go out in that case?
I have too many morals for that. I mean, even though my Instagram might not
You
seem
don't
so,
have to do
but
anything.
I don't know. Plus, I have a boyfriend, so.
Oh, you have a boyfriend? Mm-hmm. You too?
No.
How about you?
He's like, I got 10. I had to lock one in like the other day, so I'm like, okay, I think I have one now.
So I'm still waiting.
Kind of.
Kind of what?
Kind of have a boyfriend.
You kind of, what does that mean? Like, kind of being pregnant?
Sometimes yes, sometimes no.
Sometimes you have a boyfriend and sometimes no? Mm-hmm. And why is that?
Because I still want to have fun.
Yeah.
I'm still young.
But why would you even have one, period? Because you are young and you having fun, you're growing in this business, things are opening up.
Yeah.
Why even have a boyfriend, period?
I don't know, because you just sometimes spend time with one person, then before you know it, you guys are together. You know?
Why do you have a boyfriend?
I knew
Because
him for
you're
about
young, you're
15 years, and there was so many dudes that I was like, I got caught up being single for 2 years, and I was like, this dude, that dude, I got so overwhelmed, I would literally turn off my phone, and I was like, no, I don't want to have your baby. No, I don't want to go out tomorrow. No, I don't want to. So finally I was like, all right, pick one. Okay, got it, you're in.
Amazing.
So-
But isn't he like a nuisance because you need to travel?
No, he
you
supports
need-
me. Like I said, I've known him for about 15 years, so he.
What would happen
friends with
if
my
you
family.
went out on a date with another guy?
What? Well, why would I do that?
Oh, you wouldn't do it at all?
No, why would I go on another date if I already have a dude?
No, he's boring.
Oh, he's definitely not boring. I wish he was sometimes. He's too much. But yeah.
You have a boyfriend?
No.
And why not?
Oh, dating in LA is interesting. I mean, you know, we do get hit up a lot, and a lot of
Yeah.
times it's actors or athletes and so on, and then you kind of have to weed out like.
Sorry.
Some old person died.
When I think of a partnership, I think of two people making each other better, you know, like supporting each other's career and stuff like that.
Right.
And yeah, if a guy is not supportive of me, you know, modeling a swimsuit line or doing this or that, or, you know, you have guys that are like, oh, I don't like you showing all that
Right.
or
They
whatever.
met you that way.
You know,
Yeah.
Don't try to change you.
or they're
Yeah.
used to being in the spotlight and they don't want to share it sometimes. So it just becomes a little tricky.
If one day you decide, well, you know what, I'm ready to be with a boyfriend, I want a guy, what type of guy would you want?
I like really, I mean, we're hustlers. That's why we're popular. You know what I
Right.
mean? And I need a hustler too. And I think that's why I get kind of drawn to, you know, people that are like, you know, hard workers, have that charisma where they're probably in the spotlight a little bit too.
Right.
And they have to be very strong personality because I have a strong personality.
Oh, you do?
And yeah, and be able to really support what I do. So I
Would
can
you
support what they
settle
do.
down, let's say you're ready to settle down, would you settle down with a man, get married and have kids and give up your career?
I don't think I would have to give up my career, but I would settle down.
But you would not give up your career. Suppose he said, well, I can take care of you and the family, no problem. I got buku money. Got more money than Donald Trump. You can settle down. Would you give it up then?
I would have to have something to do. I'd be bored.
But you'd be having babies.
No.
You have something to do. No, you wouldn't do it. How about you?
I
your
would settle
boyfriend-
down to a certain extent. Like I would take that money and probably invest it into like something that I've done, like lingerie
Yeah.
company or like swimsuit, and at least I have something to do, and then raise a family.
Would you give up your career or what you're doing now? For your
I
man?
don't. Honestly, I would say yeah, because I've traveled a lot. I've done a lot in my life. I've partied way too much in my life. And this is a new chapter for me then, if that homie has a lot of money. Only if that. That's it.
I'm in the same boat with
How about
her.
you?
Yeah.
How about you? Would you give it up your career for a man that's ready to marry you and love you and want to have babies and can take care of you very well, lots of money, good guy? Would you give it all up for him?
I definitely would, because it's like there's nothing.
You say you would?
Yeah, there's not much out there. Like at the end of the day, like she said, I'm only 24. I've done way too much partying. I've traveled. I've done so much stuff. So it's like, what am I gonna do? Keep partying, keep drinking? You know, it's just like, at some point you have to grow
Yeah,
up and you
yeah.
gotta settle down and
What type of man you want?
a
If
rich
you're
one,
a rich one?
a rich black one.
A rich black one? You date white men?
Sometimes, but you know, I feel like when I do get married, it has to be with a black man, because sometimes dating outside my race is kind of hard to relate to people. Like, you know, I'm pretty urban. I grew up in South Central. I'm not like, you know.
So you prefer a black man?
Yes.
But would you take another one if the black didn't come along? A white man or a Hispanic?
I wouldn't say
or-
take, because I don't want to settle, but like, I mean, if it was like, if we were super compatible, yes, you know, like, and sometimes you do need that balance and somebody to kind of like be a little different, so you never know. But.
I wondered about this. Now that you ladies are popular, you're pretty, you're out there, you're doing your thing, How do you see men?
The same way.
What's the same way?
Dirt bags? No, I'm kidding. No, I just see them. I take each individual. I take each individual separately. It just really depends. Guys are guys no matter what, whether we're popular or not. It's the same thing as in high school or to now. You know, they're the same genetics, and you know.
So how do you see them?
In what sense?
You know, in your own mind, when you see guys, you think what? Guys are messed up or
no? Okay,
weak
like that.
or how do you
it
see
depends
them?
if it's a hot one. I'm like, damn, you're hot.
A hot one?
I don't know. It depends
What's
on the
a hot
person. Like fire, your hands like not even like you're like. I like guys with tattoos, so that's my weakness.
Oh,
so
you
if
do?
I see a guy with tattoos, I'm like, damn. But then sometimes like, all right, take out all the tattoos. Are you actually really hot under there? Because sometimes it's not the case.
So you like for them to have tattoo underneath their clothes?
They're just tatted. That's
Oh,
the
really?
dudes that I'm like
Wow.
attracted to. Yeah,
What type of guy you attracted
white
to?
boys.
White
with
boy?
tats, yeah.
Really? So black and white, but you're Hispanic, you get like white boys?
Uh-huh.
Really? Why?
I've just always been attracted to them, just even since my first boyfriend in high school, and then all the way up to like blue eyes and like white. I don't know.
What type of guy you like?
I don't really have a type. I've dated white guys, black guys, mixed guys, half Asian guys, all
Really?
different types. I don't like guys that look. I generally will not date a blue-eyed, blonde-haired guy. Anyone that looks like they're related to me, I'm not really into that
yeah.
thing.
Really? Why not?
I don't know. I don't think it's cute when couples look related.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it's
I
like
just,
brother and sister.
you know, and I think I hear some people say, you know, if people date outside their race or whatever, that they don't love themselves, and I don't necessarily date inside my race, but that doesn't mean I don't love myself and my
Right.
family and all of that. It just means that like I like a more exotic look, and that means not necessarily looking like me. So
Amazing.
yeah.
How do you see guys?
Lately, with social media and online dating, which I don't do, maybe a little lost because of all the options they have, or the perceived options
Yeah.
that they have. They think they just, you know, if they get bored with one, they can just swipe on to the next.
Right.
And, you know, I think they're so busy looking at us, looking at everybody, that they don't stop to actually like get to know anybody sometimes anymore, and females too. And you know, females have kind of become the aggressors a little
Yeah,
bit, so they're kind of giving the guys a hall pass to do that at the same time. So I think both ends are a little bit lost when it comes to
Amazing.
that.
Did I ask you how you see them? How you
Yeah,
see them? Oh,
I got
okay.
confused.
I want to know, did you tell me how you see guys?
Like hypocrites.
Hypocrites?
Yeah, I feel like
You see guys as hypocrites?
just like she said, guys they don't want you to be like sexy. They don't want you to be comfortable, like being confident. If a girl wanted to date 5 guys, she would be like talked about. But if a man
She'd be a
dated,
slut.
yeah, but if a man
Slut walk.
if a man dated 10 women, then this is normal for him. And I just feel like it's like they judge us so badly, but then they go around and do the same shit, or they like are into girls that are doing that, and it's kind of like you just don't know. It's like just.
Do you admire a man who believes that it's okay for a guy to have more than one girl, but when he get ready to settle down, he doesn't want a woman that been with other guys? Is that normal?
No.
That's
I
not
think
normal.
that's ridiculous.
Is that normal to you?
I think it's ridiculous.
I think it's
as well.
ridiculous.
Like why? Yeah.
Yeah, no.
Should a guy want a woman that's been with other men?
Yeah.
Like it's
And
like
it's 2019. Like you can't tell someone that's our past.
I'm
as well.
divorced, so if that's
Oh,
what
you
they
been
want.
married? Really?
Yeah, I'm from the East Coast, so we get married young over there.
Oh yeah, that's true. You're right about that. But doesn't it seem like a man want a new woman, a fresh stuff?
I guess they
I
do.
can't use the word stuff, but fresh woman.
That's why they're hypocrites.
Oh, that's why they're
'Cause they
hypocrite?
probably done slept with half of the world.
Mm-hmm.
They're not fresh.
But isn't it different for a man than
No,
it is?
it's not.
You don't see any difference in it?
I don't.
There are differences between men and women.
Yeah. What's the difference?
I mean, I don't know. I'm a little bit still of a traditionalist, even though I believe in, you know, women being entrepreneurs and running businesses and stuff like that. I still like guys courting women and stuff like that, and I get that they don't want someone that's a slut or that's been with everybody and stuff like that, but at the same time, like, you know, I think that you can't be a dude that's with a ton of girls and expect your girl to never be with anyone. Obviously, like, we're gonna have dated some people, you know.
Should a girl tell a guy that she's been with more than one man, or should she keep that a secret and stop doing it?
If they ask, like, why? I'm not going to go into a relationship lying.
I'm very honest about everything.
Are you?
Very, like, so even the guy I'm dating now, like, he's very accepting of me, he's very open, and that's why we are together, because, you know, I'm not for someone that's insecure, that can't handle, like, me as me being who I am.
How would he handle it? Let's say you went out tonight, have some fun, looking all cute, and you met this guy, you know, you guys start grinning, and he's like, hey, baby, come on, go home with me.
Well, that wouldn't happen, first of all.
And you went. Well, what would happen? Let's say you had a little drink.
That would not happen.
And you went.
I'm not going home with nobody just on a whim, like, from a drink, like, no.
2 drinks.
No.
You're like 5 shots.
Yeah, 5 shots.
No.
But I think that's the perception when they see our pictures, is that we are that way.
Yeah.
And most of the models that I know that are bikini models, like, I'm such a homebody.
But there is a perception that you guys are fast and they can get you.
Yeah.
You a dancer at night?
Yeah.
You dance at a bar?
Yeah, so I have to give off that fantasy in real life as well as on Instagram.
Yeah.
I have to literally make guys think I'm gonna go home with them every night. So it's
You do?
like, it's a part
You
of
make
it.
them think that you are?
I mean, it's just selling a fantasy. It's not like
Right.
actually, it's like if a guy's giving you money and he asks you for your number, you can't just be like, fuck no, I'm not gonna give you my number. Like, you kind of have to play it off, give him a fake number, give him your number, block him the next day, you know, it's just how the game goes.
Amazing. So do you do the pole dancing thing?
I'm just cute, so
Can you show us what you do?
No.
Just a little taste.
No,
How do you not get on the pole? You just walk around the pole, or you dance around
I
the
shake
pole?
my ass.
Can you show us how you shake it
I
around the
can't
pole?
really because my clothes are very constricting,
Oh.
but you know.
And are you able to say where you dance? So maybe
Oh yeah, I work at Crazy Girls
Really? Where's that?
on Sunset and La Brea.
Oh yeah? Mm-hmm. But you don't dance on the pole.
Well, I walk around the pole, I dance on the stage
Oh,
and
that's
stuff like
amazing.
that, and yeah.
How about you?
What about me?
You ever dance on the pole?
No, my old roommate actually had a pole in our living room. She like would go on it, but then I'd get drunk and like spin on it and like fall off and like get bruised. I'm like, what is this? Like, get this out of here. It's like in the middle of our kitchen. It's like
That's
so
amazing.
ghetto. Yeah.
How about you?
But no, I don't.
I was a professional dancer, but there were no poles involved. I was hip hop and Latin only.
I have 2 left feet. Like, I don't know what I'm doing.
That's amazing. So I want to know, would you rather be controlled by a man or control a man?
Control a man if I had the option.
I'm
I don't
a
want anyone to
controller.
control me.
You don't want a man to control
No,
you?
hell
How about
no.
you? You look like you want to be controlled.
You know,
You from Jackson?
yeah, a little. Yeah.
You look like it.
Yeah, thank you.
Is it hard to find a man to control you?
Yeah.
'cause they're
Here-
weak nowadays.
Yeah, they are.
They really are. They really are.
They're afraid to control
They're
you.
little bitches nowadays. Like, oh my God,
Men
no,
are
for
little
real. I
bitches?
don't know what happened, but some shit turned around, and
Yeah.
it's
Yeah.
like they're like little puppies. You know what I mean? Like whatever you
They're
want.
beta
they got.
males.
Yeah. Like Bumble,
Yeah.
the girls have to ask the guy, like, I'm not down.
That's not a turn on at all.
No, not at all.
Would you like to be controlled by the man or control the man?
No, I'll control the man if I don't want anyone to control me.
But why
And no
did you
one-
like to control them?
Because you only gave me 2 options.
Oh.
I'd rather control them.
And you rather be controlled or control?
I'm not letting nobody control me. So I have to be the controller. But I feel like
Really?
it's half and half.
It
Like,
should be half and half,
like I want to be able to kind of get my way and boss you around a little bit to where it's fun. But if
Yeah.
you let me boss you around too much, then it's a turn off.
Yeah.
Because you're too soft. You know, you still have to be able to be like an aggressor as a man.
Your boyfriend, your half boyfriend. Does he control you or you control him?
I feel like he lets me feel like I'm in control more than I actually am. Because sometimes, like, he shows me, like, who's really the boss. But
By
he does a
doing what?
good job of making me feel like I'm in control.
And what does he do to make you feel like you're in control?
Just, like, you know, he just I don't know. He just gives me my way sometimes.
Oh, yeah?
So it just makes me feel like I'm in control.
But you like it better when he is in control?
Yes.
That's more of a turn on?
Yes, like I hate when he gives me too much power.
Oh, yeah.
Like-
Do you tell him that? Or you
Yes,
Oh.
because it's frustrating sometimes.
Oh, I bet.
Yeah.
How about you? Your boyfriend. You have a boyfriend. Does he control you at times?
He doesn't control me, but I know what buttons to push and not push. So it's kind of like, you know, like I've said, we've known each other for years anyways
Right.
as friends. So I think we both kind of control. We have a respect for each other. So that's the
Right.
difference. Yeah. So there's not
Amazing.
necessarily controlling. It's just I won't do that because I don't want to disrespect and vice versa.
Right. Well, we got to find you a boyfriend that any man out there that you're strong enough to control, let us know. We'll refer you.
Oh man.
All right, we're going to find you a control man. Because I know to me they're so beta, they're so weak nowadays. It's
Yeah,
hard.
it's
And
true.
a woman don't want a weak man. They just don't. You know, you love sex.
What? Where did that come from?
Someone say that?
Where did that come from?
Nowhere.
Did I say that? What?
He looked straight at
I
you.
was like, wait, huh? I mean, I'm a very sexual person, but I wouldn't say I love sex. That's like
I do.
That's like on the verge of no, I don't. I feel like sex
You don't
is
love sex?
sex is like
You look like
only
you love sex.
only if sex is only as good as the chemistry and like the person that you're with. So loving sex is like I don't want to have sex with a random person. It's not going to be
No.
enjoyable.
How about
but
with your man? You love
yeah,
sex.
I mean, of course.
So who makes sex good, the man or the woman?
The connection.
Yeah.
But
Neither
doesn't
one.
the man have to like make you feel like want to connect? Like while you're doing it?
Well, sometimes, like honestly, it's not even about the sex. It's just about the connection. Because I've like had sex with guys who have not so big penises, and then guys who do have bigger ones, and like the ones who are smaller is more enjoyable sometimes because they just take their
smaller
time
one is
more.
enjoyable?
Because they take their time more usually, or it's just more like.
I gotta make up for the other half. No, I'm kidding.
Right, or you're more, but sometimes guys who are like more well endowed, they sort of have like this like attitude, and they're more like dominant, and they aren't like really sensual, and so I've experienced both sides. So it's like
So you prefer the guy with the little one or the big one?
I think every girl wants a bigger.
The bigger the better?
Yeah, I guess.
I got a long way to go before I stop, so I keep on pushing harder just to hold my spot. It's been wearing me down and getting the best of me now. And I've been waiting so long just to see your face, and I know it gets harder the further I chase you, but it would be worth it if I could get next to you, to you, to you.
I don't want to say too much.
What would be considered big?
I don't know. It's big, like 8 inches, 9 inches.
What?
I don't know.
8 inches?
Is that big?
I don't know.
That's big. 8 inch. That's pretty big. Like, yeah, like a long one.
We need props.
You love sex?
I do with the right person.
And you want a big or little one?
I think in the middle. It has to like
Oh,
be
in the middle
perfect.
between big and little?
Yeah.
I didn't know if that existed or not, right? You have to be one or the other.
No, there's in the middle. There's like an average.
Oh, really?
But definitely like not small and definitely not too big. Like I don't want it to hurt, but I also want to feel it. You know?
And so you love sex?
I do with the right person.
Really?
It has to be the connection because I've had sex with people and it's like, like whatevs, like cool is good, but it's like when I'm really obsessed with it, it's like with the person that like I want to have it with.
Amazing. And what is? Do you love sex?
I do.
And does it matter the size?
It definitely shouldn't be small.
And what size you want?
Average to above average.
And what size is average to above?
What is average
six?
now?
Like
yeah,
6 is like
yeah,
average.
six.
That little
Six
little.
and above.
You
Yeah,
do
but
that-
we're thinking long. It could be like thick,
And see, don't think
thin,
like I don't want a big one every day.
I don't
like,
know. That's gonna hurt.
Because that's just too much work too.
And
it's
it's
too
a
much
lot,
work.
yeah.
It's a task. Like
What are you about to
I don't want
say?
to face that.
I don't even know.
Average.
I got lost at the sizes of it.
Average to large, right?
Average to large.
Oh, amazing. All right. We're
I'm gonna start saying that. Amazing.
So like, In all honesty, what's your personality like now? Do you feel uppity or better than or less than, or now that you are popular, you have beautiful pictures out there, everybody and their daddy watch them, people respond. So start here first. Do you feel special or better than, or what's that feeling?
You know, I feel very confident and secure, but we're in LA and there are tons of beautiful girls here. So at no point do I ever feel better than at all. But I definitely don't feel insecure ever either.
And how about you?
I just feel the same as I've always felt. I don't think twice about anything. I kind of just, if I'm going to post something, I post it because that's just like how I've always been, like open, free spirit. And actually people get surprised. I think it's cool because I rescue animals as well. And so they're like, oh wow, you get to do that. And I'm clothed. So it's like, wow, there's like two different sides. It's not all about like what we're perceived as, but obviously we throw it out there. So, you know, we expect it, but I'm just the same.
I would definitely, first of all, I'm from South Central, so it's like, I'm always gonna be like, just this like humble, super like real person always, just because of where I grew up. But
it doesn't build your ego at all to be.
It makes me feel confident, but it just makes me feel proud of myself that, you know, you just never know how it's gonna work out for you when you have these goals when you're 18 years old. And so it's like 4 years down the line, it's like, okay, it's working for me. So it just feels like you just feel proud of yourself, really.
Do people misjudge you guys?
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah.
All the time.
Give me an example.
Well, yeah, even just thinking that we're sluts or thinking that we go out and party all the time or whatever when you know, or that we would sleep with random people where even though we love sex, like I would never sleep with a random person or, you know, just answer a DM and go off with someone.
How
So
do
it's
you
just-
misjudge?
Yeah, people sometimes think I'm a bitch, and like
Are
even
you?
like no,
You're never
not
a
at all.
bitch.
Unless like
Come
you
on.
mess with me or like my family, then I'll like I'm a Taurus. Like I'm super chill till you fuck with me. Yeah, like it's like yeah, but no, not at all. Even like photographers and stuff, they're like, wow, you're so much cooler than I thought you were, and that's why I've made connections consistently for years,
Yeah.
and companies have still wanted me for years and contracts for years because I'm just like go with the flow and chill. It's like we're all equal, you know what I mean?
How about you? Are you misjudged at times?
Yeah, I think people always think I'm like uppity or I'm non-approachable.
Right.
And then I also think because I don't show a lot of multiple sides of my personality on social media, people are always like, oh, well, you must not be intelligent or you must not be able to cook or you must not. But it's like, you know, I just don't choose to show every aspect of who I am to social media.
What do you want out of life?
I want to get married and have kids and be successful, honestly. That's pretty much
Oh, okay.
it.
How about you? What do you want out of life?
The same, I think the next chapter, you know, the next chapter to eventually settle down, have a family and, you know,
Yeah.
keep going.
How about you?
Same. I mean, want love and a family and to continue to grow my brand and create products to market to people because we have these big brands.
What is a man?
What is a man?
What is a man?
Is this a trick question?
Oh, what is a man? Not a male. Male is just a man with a body parts, but I mean, what is a man?
A man, I think, is someone that, you know, is stable, that can take charge, that isn't afraid to ask a woman out, you know, isn't afraid to step up or support or, you know, any of the things, isn't afraid to partner with another person because I think a lot of people now are afraid, a lot of men now are afraid to actually partner with a female, like it'll hurt their business or their image or this or that or the other, so.
What is a man?
I think a man is someone that doesn't think that they're better than a woman. That a man is someone that is confident but yet vulnerable, and just someone that that's just genuine. That should be a man that isn't scared to like let their guard down because they can't be a man or whatnot.
What's a man?
Okay, yeah. I kind of feel the same way, like somebody who's strong but also not afraid to be, you know, a human being and, you know, not afraid to be emotional, not afraid to, you know, be there for you and kind of be your partner, lift you up and, you know, just kind of like balance you out a little bit. I don't know.
Would you want an emotional man?
Not over emotional, but somebody who can still you know, like listen to me, relate to me, and kind of have empathy for certain situations and not just be so tough all the time.
Would you want an emotional man?
50-50.
What does that mean?
Like, you can be emotional, but don't be crying every day. You know what I mean? If I'm gonna leave your ass for a second, like, I'm just going to the market, like, you know? So.
Would you want an emotional man?
Empathetic, but not emotional. I think emotional, I'm not an emotional person, so.
Are men stronger than women?
In some ways, yeah.
What do you say?
I think in some ways it's the same. It depends the situation.
What do you say?
Yeah, like in some ways.
What's the difference between a man and a woman?
I
Uh-huh.
don't know. That's like the difference between a man and a woman. Probably just the way we like feel for things in different situations, and like I don't know. I feel like a lot of times like men are just more logical and like straight to the point, versus where like women, we stress about like small things and things that won't really matter tomorrow. We're like really emotional. Men are kind of more just like straight. You know, they don't have time for all the extra little tinks here and there. That's kind of why like we're sending 5,000 text messages and they're sending back one like, okay. You know, like, it's kind of like they know like, okay, this is not going to matter tomorrow, but women, we're so like emotional and you know.
What's the difference between a man and a woman, or men and women?
I think we overthink a lot more.
Women do?
We definitely overthink. I mean, men do, but then they don't express it. It's like all in their head and it comes out all at once. And it's like, okay, but we'll just like consistently like just talk. Like even my boyfriend, like I'll talk at like breakfast, like on and on and on and on. He's like, yeah, and he just agrees. And I'm like, you just did not even listen to a word I said, but okay, you agreed, so that's fine. There's no argument. So.
What's the difference between men and women, or a man and a woman?
A man's ability to compartmentalize.
Yeah.
And, you know, yes, something serious might be going on, but they're able to put it to the side, where a woman finds it very difficult to put something to the side.
And why is that?
I mean, I think just biologically, our brains are different. You know, our makeup is different. So
I noticed that women remember things that happened 20 years ago.
Oh, yeah.
Right? Why do you remember things where a man tends to forget it and don't even remember it anymore? 20 years later, the woman said, I remember when you said this. You're like, what? What did I say? And you remember every word. Why is that?
We emotionally connect to that because we're like low-key, like really like sensitive about things. Like at least for me, it's like I'll remember, even though it has nothing to do with me, it was years ago, I'll remember that for some reason because there's some sort of emotional connection if I have feelings for that person. Guys, they just brush it off because they don't want drama and they're just built that way.
And most times they don't even remember it, to be honest.
Yeah, they're like, wait, what did I, what?
Right,
Yeah,
when did I say that?
I know.
Yeah, because if a girl meet a guy and he been with another woman, and he said, well, I used to love her. And he told you that 20 years ago, but now he totally love you. And if he doesn't act one way that you think he act, when you say, I remember when you said you loved Susie.
I still don't like that personally. I'm like, just don't even tell me.
Would you rather live under capitalism or socialism?
Socialism.
Socialism?
do we have to choose?
Yes.
Combine them?
Yeah.
Hello?
I know. I'm not choosing this one.
Which one would you prefer?
Probably capitalism.
How about you?
I'm so liberal, so socialism.
You're a liberal? Mm-hmm. So socialism? Mm-hmm. How about you?
Honestly, I don't really know what either one is.
Oh, you don't know? Okay, because you're young. You don't care about that right now.
I don't know.
I still don't care, but you know.
I got to move a little faster because we're running out of time. Do you love the Great White Hope?
The Great White Hope? What is that?
How about you?
I don't know what that is.
How about you? The president.
No!
The Great White Hope.
That's the Great White
The
Hope.
Great White Hope. You believe in God?
Yes.
Are you a Christian?
I think so.
You don't know if you're sure?
I don't go to church every Sunday, but I believe in God. I believe in Jesus. I pray every day.
How about you?
I'm more spiritual.
You're not a Christian, you're spiritual?
I got brought up Catholic. I'm baptized. But I think there's something, I'm more spiritual than anything.
How about you?
Mm-hmm. I'm Christian.
What?
Yes, I believe in God. Yes, I'm Christian.
You better be.
Yes
I'm
to
going to
both.
call your parents
I
tonight.
know.
So you guys don't love the Great White Hope?
No.
No.
Why not? Real short. Why not? Because we out of time.
I
Why
mean,
not?
he's just everything that's wrong with.
He's like all man.
He's terrible right now.
But he's not afraid. He speak up. He corrects you. He doesn't care what color you are, male or female. He take on challenges without complaining. He fight against. He doesn't give up. That's the kind of man you guys want.
No, because we don't connect to him as like society. At least like someone like Obama, he connected to us as society.
But Obama was a girl.
I'm just saying, Trump is
what do you-
not. I don't connect to him on a humane level.
Really?
Yeah.
How about you?
Why do you?
I just think he's a little delusional. I don't think he's mentally all there. I think he lies a lot.
Really?
Yeah, but I think all politicians lie a lot. I mean, I think that's part of the game.
One lie
but-
that he told. That the president told. One lie.
One lie. I mean, I can't even think right now. But I mean, I don't even know where to start.
One.
One. Okay. Well, we'll start with the border issue is not a national emergency.
Amazing.
That's right.
One
That's
lie
a
that
lie.
he told. You mean he's a liar too?
I think to a certain extent, I don't really like. I can't really say because it's all alleged, but like sexual harassment stuff that had happened
But
in the past.
amazing. One. You believe he's a liar too?
I don't know. I really don't keep up with Trump
You don't keep up with
and
politics at all?
No.
Amazing.
I gotta like get better with that. I'm a millennial.
Oh, you're a millennial, huh?
Yeah.
Oh, you like millennial men?
No. I
Oh,
gotta date a man
God,
that's at
no.
least 30.
Yeah.
You don't like millennial men? Huh?
No,
Men,
these
huh?
little YouTube stars that are so annoying. Like they're, oh God. No
Most
offense.
men that are in their 30s act like
they're
their
young
20s
anyway.
so it's
Yeah. So
kinda
the
like,
20s are like they're 12.
Yeah.
Amazing. Travis is a millennial man.
Don't look me in with that.
And so I have two final questions. Number one is, what would you like for people to know about you in closing?
I don't know. I'm an awesome person.
All right. How about you?
That I'm super down to earth and chill, and if you guys see me on the street, say what's up and let's go get coffee. As long as you're cool too, you know what I mean? Like
Right
don't
on.
be creepy.
And how about you?
Well, I don't get coffee with strangers, but I do want to. You know, I'm a host, so I enjoy talking to people and educating them. And I think people see the pictures, but a lot of times they don't see my
Right.
videos necessarily, depending on the platform. So pictures are nice, but like we have a lot more to offer than
How
just
can they
that.
see your videos?
I mean, Facebook. Most of my videos are on Facebook, actually. So my Facebook and Instagram are very different.
Amazing. You have videos too?
No.
How about you?
Just no.
Well, on my website, I'm gonna be doing like just a bunch of premium, different content that you won't be able to see on Instagram at all. So just like special stuff.
My final question. Did you have fun?
Yes, of course.
Did you have
A
fun?
blast.
Did you have fun?
Yes, sir.
Amazing. I'm glad you guys came. It was so much
Thank you.
fun.
Yeah.
So
It
much
was,
fun.
I learned so much. Thank you for that. I
Thank
wish
you
you
for
well.
having
Thank you
us.
so much.
And you're welcome. Thank you all for tuning in. Don't forget to like, follow, tweet, subscribe. And guys, don't freak out. They're nice ladies. Leave them alone.
Next time on The Fallen State.
Are you 100% sure the earth is flat?
It's not just flat. You're living in a building, a giant stage.
You know, I'm an astronomer. I'm also a physicist.
You see a moon, and you see planets, and you see stars. They're just part of a giant projection system. And everything you see isn't what you think it is. This takes huge amounts of math, geometry and trig and calculus and quantum mechanics and everything you specialize in. Why wouldn't people be attracted to this?
Well, and it may be I can't prove the Earth is not flat.
Are you saying that God is being deceptive? Is it a trick?
One of my respected spiritual mentors is one of the telemetry guys. And so for me to have this guy who's a guide for me to understand and live the Christian life also be involved in a conspiracy.
I wish people had more conviction to be the whistleblowers, but who are you going to go to?
No, I work with people who do high energy gamma ray astronomy. there.
Everything is authorized by the government. Oh my God, come on, man.
You agree with it? With
No.
Dr. Jeff?
No, I don't.
the
Can you imagine
doctor.
that? I know. If you wear a white coat, you're automatically right. You get that stamp of approval. No offense to you, I'm sure you're a wonderful pillar that you can't gaze upon directly. But
We ran out of time. So I need to ask some black people questions. Dumb questions.
those are.
I want somebody to feel. I want somebody to take me home when I'm all alone. I want somebody to heal.
Thanks for watching The Fallen State. We need your continued support. Donate to my nonprofit here. Subscribe and like the videos here. And tell everybody and their mama about the show.